Thanks for joining me on Saturday the 7th of Feb 2026 after it finished at Molineux. Wolves 1, Chelsea 3. So another Saturday, another home game and another defeat. And the manager, he's made a few changes to the last game, the starting 11, because this week the starting 11 was Jose Sá, Matt Doherty, who was in for Rodrigo Gomez, Hugo Bueno, Santiago Bueno, João Gomes, Adam Armstrong, Wang, Arakadare, Mosquera, Mane and Angel Gomez, the other debutant. So the manager, he ditched the 5-3-2, which he often plays, and he's gone for the bold, the adventurous, the 4-3-3. And before the first goal, it was quite even. It was quite a competitive game, but 8 minutes, Doherty was penalised and for a penalty, and Cole Palmer gleefully accepted it, put it away, and sent Jose Sá the wrong way. And again, in the first half, we gave away another penalty, this time a rush of blood to his head by Mosquera, and Cole Palmer picked the other side and sent Jose Sá the wrong way. And I said to the chap who was sitting by, I said, last season when we played against Bournemouth, we lost 3-0 at home, and there was Evan Nilsson got a hat-trick of penalties. I said it'll be a long time. This was before that happened. It'll be a long time before it happens again, if it ever happens again. It didn't quite happen again, but the guy who got the 2 penalties did get a hat-trick, Cole Palmer. He'd been struggling for goals this season, but Wolves being Wolves, we played him back into form, and it went in 3-0 at half-time, and the 2 penalties, that's obviously killed us. I went to the Carabao Cup game a couple of months ago at Molineux on a Wednesday night, and it was 3-0 at half time, and I thought, well, that time we fought back to 4-3, but I thought this time how many is it going to be? Because are we going to get an absolute thraping, or are we going to fight back? But the second half, Wolves, to our credit, we did fight back. We didn't roll over and die and get a thrashing. Because I think there has been some improvement from Edwards since Edwards took over. But I've heard some unrest amongst fans. They were saying that Edwards has made us worse and it's time for him to go. But I don't think so, really, because you can see Wolves, to their credit, they do fight. They might not, as in theory, be as good possibly as they were for the first few games, but what can you say with us with 8 points? Because Edwards was appointed because he's got championship experience, and it was not saying we were conceding we were going to be relegated that early in the season, but he was brought in with half a mind that Wolves are going to get relegated, which is inevitable now. I know it's not over till the fat lady sings, and mathematically it's going to be a while yet, but he's been brought in so that Wolves, when we get relegated, is going to bring us back. Yeah, and because one of his previous team, Middlesbrough, they sit second, as they were when he was in charge, and yeah, it's tough. He took a bold move, but the second half, if you're looking for bright sparks or bright points, positives, we won that 1-0, although you'll say obviously football's over 90 minutes and we lost 3-1, but we didn't roll over, we didn't throw in the towel, and we didn't get a thraping. So yeah, the Tolu, 54 minutes I think it was, he got one back. It's good to see him get his second championship goal. I know he's got a few in the cup as well. He's got a couple in the Carabao and one in the FA Cup. But and Mane hit the post as well, and it was a decent debut from Angel Gomez because he covered over 9 kilometres. He had created 2 chances and he had 2 tackles with a 100% record. He won those 2 tackles, but 9 kilometres, and you could tell he's a quality player. He replaced Andre today, who wasn't fit, and we need somebody, because people say that the two Brazilians in midfield are a bit sameish, very defensive, not progressive, don't get the ball forward. But Angel Gomes is such a player who can get the ball forward. Adam Armstrong, shame he didn't get a goal, 100%, and he got a booking, but yeah, his day will come. So yeah, it was interesting day again. Burnley lost at home, but it was against another team in the bottom three, West Ham. Last night Nottingham Forest lost 3-1 against another team that are sort of down there, but Leeds are probably safe now, 29 points, so and it's only the start of February. But the next game is away against Nottingham Forest, and Morgan Gibbs-White, our old player, we don't want to see him scoring, running away, celebrating, cupping his ears like he did against Molineux when Vitor Pereira just took over. We don't want to see that. That's away on Wednesday. And then next weekend, it's away at Grimsby in the FA Cup, and that's probably our best hope for anything this season, obviously, because the Carabao Cup, it's the final stage, and the Premier, you know, we're down and dead, and so. But we don't assume anything, because the holders, Crystal Palace, got knocked out in the third round at the lowest ranked team, a non-league team. So next week we're away at Grimsby, so hopefully we can progress in the cup and give the fans something to cheer about. The January window closed yesterday because that was the last day in Turkey, the 6th. Agbadou completing his transfer to Besiktas, and since then John Arias completed his transfer to Palmeiras in Brazil. So that's it as far as signings go, unless we sign players who are unattached, and there's a few out there at the moment, but that's another subject for another day. But it finished here: Wolves 1, Chelsea 3, and Forest next, and then the FA Cup. Thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think. Put up the Wolves.